Hey everybody, welcome back to Life is Feudal. As you know, I am a sucker for views, and this is a pretty good one here on the west coast. Now, I'm actually out at the edge of the road here. These guys have built the road all the way out this far from the town here on the west coast. Now, this is a town that was started and or is run by the Hound. So we have some ominous names of leaders and some funny names, having previously dealt with Conan the Librarian. But here we are at a Hound's location. There's a number of people out here working on this place, and they have a pretty cool setup. So first thing we do is start with the road out here, which again has only come out this far. It looks like they, maybe these trees are cut because they intend on carrying it further up. But one thing to know about the roads when you pave them is that they've got this really cool texture. But more importantly, you actually move faster when you're on them. So you'll see as I walk here and then walk onto the road, my speed actually picks up. So I can actually also run a lot faster too. So roads are very beneficial for movement, and I think this is a pretty cool path. I might lower this down a little bit right here to kind of flesh this out a bit. But yeah, it's definitely very cool. I love that it winds, and you could put some cool like houses or different structures out here. So everybody's out here being busy. We have Kyle out here with the very interesting last name. But yeah, he's out here building something. I don't know if he was plowing out here. And who do we have over here? Tyrion is digging out rocks like crazy. We know Tyrion from before in the previous series. He's been around. So we're going to go ahead and follow the road out here. You can see they've got trees planted in a line, quite a few trees actually. And right away we notice one of the biggest houses I've seen actually myself in-game. And that's a large, I believe it's a large stone house. Very cool looking. They got some of the stone walls up here. You can see some people hanging out here. Here's Ghost over here. Wiley was over here just a minute ago trading with the Hound for herbs, so they were doing that. Who's out here? Who's hanging out here? Cool. We got Dark Deeve, I guess. Somebody's tombstone out here, and yeah, they've got the gatehouse kind of getting ready to go. The walls up. What are they building here? A large warehouse. All kinds of stuff happening here. Look at how much area this is going to be. Very large, a very big location. You got another warehouse here, a bloomery, a blacksmith. Boy, they have all kinds of stuff laid out here. This is very cool. La Pion out here. You have an herbalist shop. Very cool. I remember previously running around this area, there was just nothing out here. It was very flat, nothing going on. We've got the carpenter shop here. Looks like he was inspecting me, make sure I wasn't up to any trouble. The stone tower. This is a great location. Pretty flat. They probably had to flatten some of this stuff out here. I know it wasn't perfectly flat, but look at this. Just right up to the beach with this thing. Gonna have a very cool view from these towers. Awesome. They got all the tanning tubs going. You can hear them going. I noticed some carcasses nearby, so they've been pretty busy. Look at all the stuff they've got made. They are definitely advanced out here, moving right along. And of course, I'm a fan of walls, so we have to go up on the wall and check this out. It's a very cool view. Now here, actually looking back, for those of you who watched the previous series, if we kind of look up into this valley, I had my shack, my little house was up on this corner, and then back behind it was the town, Wiley's town that he had set up, Ghost was working at, and the other guys there as well. But that's all gone now. Nothing over there now. Everybody's kind of spread out, trying different things this time around since the server reboot, but yeah, this is coming along pretty well. I do want to go inside the stone house. I've only been in a small stone house before and looked around, and it was Wiley's previous to the reboot. So let me see, can I actually go in here? Maybe you actually get locked out of these ones. I seem to recall somebody saying something along those lines, that at this level you couldn't go in without permission. So we'll have to gaze longingly at it from a distance. So as I head up the south side of the fort here, if I can get up this guy. Let's see if we can get up here. There we go. You can see that they've got a tower kind of dug out the area for that in the corner, and of course there's going to be one in the back corner. So this is basically the south wall of this fortress, and they even have the gatehouse down here as well. And I wanted to come over here because it looks like they've got a farm of sorts going on over here. Very cool. Kind of flickering. And then I noticed this big mound over here I wanted to check out because this was not normally here. There it is. I was like, they must have a cave or something dug out over here. And in fact, it reminds me they had another one on the other side I wanted to check out too because it looked like it went pretty deep. So let's go in here. I'm going to actually go into first person mode. Let's explore this and see how far they've gone here. Looks like we have a dead end there. Turn a corner, and then they get to the water level. Now, basically, the water level is the same throughout the world. Basically, the ocean cuts across the entire world at that level. So if you dig down to essentially what is sea level, that's what you're going to run into in this world is the water. And you can actually fall through the world, and you'll land in a giant ocean, and you have to either... actually, I don't know if you could... teleport back to your bind point by praying or not because you're in the water. You probably can't do that because you're in the water. The one time it happened to me, I actually just had to restart the game. So anyway, but yeah, they have a lot going on here. Very well organized with the trees. I think they even had like a different type back here. Yeah, it looks like they're even sorting them by type. So I don't know if this is intentionally made to be left here as kind of a decorative wall essentially, or if these have been planted so that they can chop them down and have quick access to the wood. I'm not entirely sure. If I had to guess, I'd say it's there to be chopped down and used later. But anyway, I wanted to cruise over here, like I said, and check out the tunnel that they have going on. You got the clay deposit over there somebody's digging into. But let's go down in here because this one looked like it went down pretty far. I didn't step in here, and I do want to check it out. Oh, and look at this. It goes right to the water level. Makes sense. But a little water isn't going to stop. Who is this? Kyle. A little water is never going to stop Kyle from digging. You can actually see the kind of waves carrying through here. The ocean waves, despite being deep underground. Okay, well, I'm following the hound over here. Just had a little chat with him just outside the walls and told him that I had really been wanting to check out one of these places. So he is graciously opening the door for me, as you can see, literally opening doors for me. And we're going to step in here and take a look around. You got a room in there, a little bag on the ground.
There's 3 floors in here too.
Okay, now you hear him chatting there.
On the right up here is the stairs.
On the right is the stairs, he says. Let's see, let's check those out. There we go. So they do have voice chat in this game, so I'll go ahead and see if... Oh, that's cool. Got a cool little balcony here. And just like the huts, you can just kind of walk in through the door. Except I blocked him there. Okay, so we're going to walk up here. Very cool. And he's got another bag, so he may be kind of storing some things. Again, he can kind of lock it out. Let's ask him a quick question. So do you plan on coming in here and getting some furniture and everything set up?
Yeah, eventually. It takes so long to build furniture and stuff, but those are like fine-tuning things. But yeah, we're definitely going to detail out the village should the server not get wiped.
Yeah. So I noticed right next to this house is another large stone house. Is that yours, or is that somebody else working on that one?
Well, actually, 10 people can claim this as a home. The other one, this was actually going to be a log house, but they don't have door control yet, so we turned it into the large stone house. The other one's probably going to be a stone house as well, just because it has door control.
Gotcha. Well, that's cool. Well, thanks for showing me around here. We can go ahead and cruise back out. So, a few days have passed since I've been here, since the hound showed us around the town. You can see that it's developed quite a bit. So I wanted to get back in here and explore this, except that my return was not met well by them. I actually logged in and was somewhat near their wall. I'm just kind of running around checking it out. And one of them shouted out to me that I had better leave or I was going to be killed. And as I was kind of leaving, he took some shots at me, and that's cool, that's okay. They're probably on edge. I'm sure they've been attacked a number of times, but I did go to the hill up above and look in, and you can see that they've got a fountain and a larger house you can see the roof of back there. I'd like to show you more, but I don't know that the hound is on. I tried to send them a message in local, but in the local chat, but yeah, they weren't having that. They were just on a shoot to kill. If something's moving outside of the gate, shoot it. Kind of thing. So anyway, If I step up here, you can actually see inside there. You got the fountain there. You've got the larger building back there. I don't know actually what that is. I'd love to check it out. But we would have to get the hound to help us out with that. And speaking of the hound, one of the things I wanted to mention was that you can actually watch him live stream on the server. He's got a number of different things going on. I watched a couple clips recently of a battle that went on. Sorry, I thought I heard a arrow go by. Entirely possible. I don't see anybody on the wall. But anyway, he had a number of people come attack the place here before they had the walls finished, pretty much in the state that you saw it when I was here last. And kind of an epic struggle, and it was very cool to watch. So anyway, he is on Twitch at twitch.tv rather / Dr. Pentakill, and I'll have a link for that probably on the screen, but if I forgot there, it'll be down in the description. So anyway, if he were on, I would try and get some access here to check out the inside, but it's not I don't know, he may not be on. I could send a message through global. Let's see, let's do this real quick. Is the hound on? Question mark. Let's see. I did look, and he had a stream maybe 7 hours ago. He was doing a giveaway through his stream, and I think that was like 10 hours ago. So anyway, he could be gone at this point, not online after having played back then. But anyway, you can see this came along very well. They got the walls wrapped all the way around. Everything's quite symmetrical, it seems, at least at a glance. And yeah, very, very cool looking. I really want to get in and see that big building back there. I have no idea what that is. It might be an inn or something. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. It doesn't look like they're going to jump out here and try and go crazy or anything, so we'll leave it at that. Once again, do check out the Hound, aka Dr. Pentakill's Twitch at twitch.tv / Dr. Pentakill. Again, I'll have a link down in the description. He streams from the server and everything, so especially if you're here, you might catch yourself on there. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, and we'll see you later.